Maybe you found yourself holding the handrail a little tighter when you go down the stairs. Or you feel a bit unsteady when you get up from your favorite chair. Maybe walking across the yard feels like more work than it used to. And you think to yourself, well, I guess that's just part of getting older. But what if I told you it doesn't have to be? The truth is, your legs are often the very first part of your body to whisper that something's changing. Before you notice your eyes blurring, before you forget where you put the keys, before you feel tired all the time, your legs are already trying to tell you something. They're waving a quiet little flag saying, hey, we need some help down here. And this is where most people go wrong. They brush it off. They accept the weakness as normal. But it's not just about walking a little slower or avoiding that second flight of stairs. It's about something far more important. It's about holding on to your freedom, your independence, your ability to enjoy the life you've worked so hard to build. Think about it for a second. Grandkids running into your arms, strolling through your favorite park, tending to the garden you love, dancing at a wedding, laughing with friends at a Sunday church picnic. These aren't just little moments. They're the very heart of life itself. And yet, for many people, those simple joys slowly fade. Not because of age alone, but because no one ever told them that their legs needed attention, that they could do something about it, that it's not too late. But you're here now, and you're about to discover that you can turn things around. In this video, I'm going to share with you 7 everyday foods that will help you strengthen your legs, gently, naturally, so you can keep doing the things you love for years to come. So let me show you how. And while you're here, I'd love to know, have you noticed any signs of leg weakness yourself? Share it in the comments. You never know who your story might inspire. So why do our legs seem to be the first to give us trouble as we get older? Why is it that the simple things, like standing up, climbing a step, or walking across the room, start to feel like a challenge? Well, the answer might surprise you. It's not just about aging. It's about what's happening inside your body as the years go by. Starting as early as your 30s, yes, your 30s, your body begins to lose muscle. It's a slow and sneaky process called sarcopenia. Most people don't even notice it at first. You might lose just 3 to 5% of your muscle each decade. It doesn't sound like much, but trust me, it adds up. And once you reach your 60s, this process starts to speed up. It's not just the muscles. Your bones also become less dense. The cushioning in your joints begins to wear down. Even the nerves that tell your muscles when and how to move don't fire quite as smoothly as they used to. All of this comes together to make you feel weaker, less steady, and in some cases even fearful of falling. And here's the thing. Once the legs start to weaken, it doesn't just stop there. Your body begins to compensate. Your knees ache because they're doing more work. Your hips feel stiff. Your lower back starts complaining because it's picking up the slack. Over time, this can lead to pain, stiffness, and sadly, for many people, a loss of mobility and independence. But there's more to it than just physical strength. Weak legs also put you at a higher risk of falls, which is one of the biggest dangers for older adults. Did you know that falls are the leading cause of injury and even death among people over 65? And most of these falls aren't just accidents. They're the result of muscle weakness and poor balance. Now I want to pause here and say this. If you've been feeling any of these signs, please don't blame yourself. You're not doing anything wrong. Most people were never told that this happens, let alone how to prevent it. And here's the part that gives me so much hope. You don't have to accept this as just the way it is. You don't have to sit by and watch your legs get weaker year after year. You can make them stronger again. You can feel steady, confident, and capable. The body is incredibly forgiving when you give it what it needs. Before we move on, let me ask you, have you ever noticed how one small ache or weakness can lead to a chain of other problems? Maybe it started with a sore knee, and now your back feels tight. Or maybe you've been avoiding certain activities because you just don't feel steady anymore. If that sounds like you, you're not alone, and you're in the right place. Let's keep going, because I think you'll be amazed at how much power you have to change this, starting with what's on your plate. Most people think weak legs just mean a little stiffness, a little soreness, or maybe walking a bit slower. But the truth, it's far more serious than that. Weak legs can quietly steal away the things you love most, your independence, your confidence, and your joy. And it happens gradually, often without you even realizing it. You see, your legs are like the foundation of a house. If that foundation starts to crack, it's only a matter of time before the walls shift, the floors creak, and the whole structure feels unstable. Your body works the same way. When your legs get weak, everything else feels it. Think about it. Your legs carry you everywhere. They help you get out of bed, climb the front porch steps, carry groceries from the car, or even just stand and cook a family meal. When those muscles lose their strength, suddenly everyday tasks become harder. And for many people, they begin to avoid activities they once loved. Not because they don't want to, but because they don't feel steady anymore. But that's only the beginning. One of the biggest dangers of weak legs is the risk of falling. And I'm not talking about a small stumble. I mean a serious fall. The kind that can put you in the hospital, lead to surgery, or force you to use a walker, or worse, a wheelchair. Did you know that 1 out of every 4 adults over 65 will fall this year? And for many, it will be life-changing. But what's heartbreaking is that most of these falls aren't just accidents. They happen because the legs have become too weak to keep the body steady. And here's something even more important. Weak legs don't just affect your body, they affect your spirit. I've spoken to countless folks who tell me, I just don't feel like myself anymore. They become hesitant, less social, even fearful. They stop traveling, stop visiting friends, or stop going to their favorite spots simply because they don't feel sure on their feet. But it doesn't have to be like this. Yes, leg weakness is common, but it is not your destiny. The body is built to adapt and heal, no matter your age. And once you start giving your legs the right tools, the right foods, the right movements, you'll be amazed at how they respond. I've seen people in their 60s, 70s, even 80s regain balance, strength, and confidence. They get back to walking their dog, playing with the grandkids, going on vacations, or simply enjoying their independence again. So, if you've been feeling the effects, if you've been worrying about a fall, avoiding stairs, or feeling like you're losing a little bit of yourself, please don't lose hope. The good news: you're about to learn exactly how to give your legs the strength they're asking for. And it all starts with something you do every day: eating. In just a moment, I'll show you 7 powerful foods you can easily add to your meals that will help you rebuild leg strength, improve balance, and help you keep doing what you love. But first, let me ask you, have you ever skipped doing something you enjoy just because you weren't sure if your legs could handle it? Maybe a family trip, a walk through the park, or even just standing for a long time at a family gathering. If so, you're not alone, and I want you to know, we're about to change that together. Now, let's get to the part you've been waiting for. The 7 simple, nourishing foods that can help rebuild your leg strength naturally. These foods aren't exotic or hard to find. In fact, most of them may already be in your kitchen. And if not, they're easy to get and even easier to enjoy. These aren't just good for you. They are the building blocks your body needs, especially your muscles, bones, and joints, to stay strong, steady, and full of life. 1. Eggs. The perfect protein. Eggs are one of nature's most perfect foods, especially for those of us who want to keep our muscles healthy. They're packed with high-quality protein, which is exactly what your muscles need to repair and rebuild. As we age, our body becomes less efficient at using protein, which means we actually need more than we did when we were younger, not less. And here's the beautiful part. Eggs are gentle on digestion, affordable, and versatile. You can enjoy them scrambled, boiled, or in an omelet with fresh vegetables. Each egg is like a gift to your muscles, helping you stay strong, energized, and steady on your feet. 2. Greek yogurt. Protein, plus a gut bonus. Greek yogurt is another powerhouse loaded with protein to feed your muscles. But it comes with an extra gift: probiotics, which keep your gut healthy. Why does this matter for your legs? Because a healthy gut helps you absorb the nutrients your muscles, bones, and nerves need. Without proper absorption, even the healthiest diet won't do much good. Choose plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt to avoid added sugars. Add some fresh berries and a sprinkle of nuts, and you've got a simple, muscle-loving breakfast or snack. 3. Salmon. The inflammation fighter. Salmon isn't just tasty, it's a miracle food for aging muscles and joints. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, salmon helps reduce inflammation, which can quietly eat away at your muscle strength and cause joint pain. And that's not all. Salmon is also packed with vitamin D, which your body needs to absorb calcium and keep your bones strong. If you don't already enjoy fish, consider trying salmon once or twice a week. Whether grilled, baked, or broiled, it can make a big difference for your legs. and your heart, too. 4. Quinoa. More than just a trend. Quinoa isn't just for health magazines. It's genuinely one of the best foods you can eat for leg strength. Why? It's a complete protein, meaning it has all the essential amino acids your muscles need, just like animal proteins. On top of that, quinoa is rich in magnesium, a mineral essential for muscle contraction and relaxation. Quinoa is easy to cook and pairs beautifully with vegetables, lean meats, or even in a hearty soup. If you haven't tried it yet, you might be pleasantly surprised at how satisfying and nourishing it is. 5. Lentils. Plant-powered strength lentils are a quiet hero in the world of nutrition. These little legumes are packed with plant-based protein and fiber, making them excellent for muscle health and blood sugar balance. Why does blood sugar matter? Because steady blood sugar helps prevent fatigue and energy crashes, keeping you more active and motivated. Lentils also support heart health, which is closely tied to circulation. And good circulation is vital for strong, nourished legs. Try adding lentils to soups, stews, or salads. They're inexpensive, filling, and easy to prepare. 6. Almonds. The small but mighty snack. If you need a simple, tasty way to care for your legs, look no further than a handful of almonds. Almonds are packed with healthy fats, protein, and vitamin E, an antioxidant that helps reduce muscle damage caused by aging and inflammation. They're also easy to carry with you, perfect for a midday snack sprinkled on oatmeal or added to yogurt. Just a small handful each day can help your muscles recover better, feel stronger, and stay protected from oxidative stress. 7. Pumpkin seeds. The magnesium booster. Pumpkin seeds might be small, but they are mighty. They are loaded with magnesium, one of the most important minerals for muscle health, especially when it comes to leg strength. Magnesium helps your muscles contract and relax smoothly. Without enough magnesium, you may feel cramps, weakness, or even muscle twitches. A small serving of pumpkin seeds can give your body the magnesium it needs to keep your legs feeling strong and steady. Now, here's the most important thing I want you to remember. It's not about eating one magical food. It's about putting these nourishing, natural foods together consistently in your daily meals. Imagine starting your day with scrambled eggs and Greek yogurt, enjoying a hearty lentil soup for lunch, and finishing the day with salmon and quinoa for dinner, with a few almonds and pumpkin seeds for snacks along the way. These small choices can make a huge difference. Not only will you be feeding your legs the protein, minerals, and healthy fats they need, but you'll also be helping your bones, your joints, your circulation, and even your brain. You don't have to overhaul your entire diet overnight. You don't have to become a chef. Just start adding these powerful foods little by little. Your legs and your entire body will thank you. So tell me, which of these foods do you already enjoy? And which ones will you be adding to your meals this week? I'd love to know. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might inspire someone else watching today. Now, you might be thinking, all right, I'll eat more of those foods. But there's something just as important, and most people don't give it enough credit. Water. I can't tell you how many times I've sat down with folks who say, I'm feeling weak, dizzy, and tired, only to find out they're barely drinking water throughout the day. Hydration is not just about avoiding thirst. It's about keeping your muscles, including those in your legs, working the way they were designed to. Did you know that your muscles are made up of about 75% water? That's right. They're like little sponges that rely on water to contract, relax, and do their job. Without enough water, they can't function properly. The result: weakness, cramps, stiffness, and even loss of balance. And here's something that might surprise you. Mild dehydration can feel a lot like aging. Fatigue, brain fog, dizziness when standing up, sluggish muscles, all common signs of dehydration. And yet, many people just assume it's part of getting older. But it's not. Sometimes all your body is asking for is a simple glass of water. Let me share a story with you. I once met a lovely lady named Carol who was around 68. She told me she felt faint every morning when she got out of bed. She had nearly given up on walking in the morning because she was scared she might fall. When I asked about her water intake, she smiled and said, "Oh, I don't like water much. I usually just have coffee." All we did was add 2 glasses of water to her morning routine. Within days, she felt steadier, clearer, and stronger. It wasn't magic. It was hydration. And yet many people, without even realizing it, live day after day slightly dehydrated, especially older adults. Our sense of thirst becomes weaker as we age, but our need for water doesn't. Aim for at least 8 cups of water a day, more if you're active or it's a hot day. And if plain water isn't your favorite, try adding a squeeze of fresh lemon, a slice of cucumber, or even drinking herbal teas. They all count toward your hydration. Water helps your muscles recover, reduces stiffness, supports circulation, and even boosts your energy. And when your legs are properly hydrated, they feel stronger, more stable, and ready to carry you wherever you want to go. So before we move forward, let me gently ask you, how much water are you really drinking each day? It might seem like a small thing, but sometimes the smallest changes make the biggest difference. And speaking of small changes, next, I'm going to show you how simple, safe exercises can build leg strength, improve balance, and help you stand taller and walk more confidently, even if you haven't exercised in years. Stick with me. You're closer than you think to feeling stronger. All right, now that you know what to feed your legs and the importance of staying hydrated, let's talk about movement. Simple, effective exercises you can do to strengthen your legs and improve your balance. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I'm not much of an exerciser, or I'm too old to start now. But let me gently tell you, you are never too old to make a difference in your body. I've seen folks well into their 80s and 90s get stronger, steadier, and more confident just by adding a few simple exercises to their daily life. It's not about becoming a gym rat or running marathons. It's about helping your legs remember how strong they can still be. Why exercise matters more than ever. When you stop using your muscles, they slowly shrink and weaken. It's like a garden left untended. It doesn't stay the same. It slowly gets overrun. The good news? You can start tending to your garden again today. Strong legs don't just help you get around. They reduce your risk of falling, protect your bones, relieve pressure on your joints, and improve your posture. And maybe most importantly, they give you back your confidence. Imagine walking into church, a family gathering, or your favorite park without worrying about tripping or losing balance. That's worth every bit of effort. So let's go through 3 types of exercises anyone can do, even from home. 1. Strength training for your legs. Don't let the word training scare you. This doesn't mean lifting heavy weights or fancy machines. Strength training simply means using your muscles against resistance to make them stronger. Here are 3 gentle but powerful exercises you can start with. Chair squats. Stand in front of a sturdy chair. Slowly sit down, then stand back up. Try doing this 8 to 12 times. This is one of the best ways to rebuild strength in your thighs and hips, which are key muscles for walking and standing. Wall push-offs. Stand about an arm's length from the wall. Place your hands on the wall and gently push yourself back as if you're doing a push-up. This helps not just your arms, but also strengthens your core. And believe it or not, your core plays a big role in balance and leg control. Leg lifts. While standing behind a chair for support, lift one leg to the side, then slowly lower it. Switch legs. This helps strengthen the muscles on the sides of your hips and thighs, which are crucial for balance. Start small. Even doing 5 or 6 repetitions of each is better than none. The key is consistency. 2. Balance exercises. Leg strength alone isn't enough. You also need balance to stay steady. And the good news? Balance is like a skill. The more you practice, the better you get. 1 leg stand. Stand behind a chair and hold on. Lift 1 foot just a few inches off the ground and hold for 10 seconds, then switch. Over time, you'll notice you can hold it longer and with less wobbling. Heel to toe walk. Take 10 slow steps in a straight line, placing the heel of 1 foot directly in front of the toes of the other, like you're walking on a balance beam. This simple movement helps improve coordination and body control. Tai Chi or gentle yoga. These activities are wonderful for older adults. They're slow, gentle, and incredibly effective for improving balance, leg strength, and calmness. 3. The secret weapon, rebounding. Now this one might surprise you, but did you know that bouncing on a mini trampoline, called a rebounder, is one of the safest and most effective ways to strengthen your legs and improve balance? Rebounding is gentle on the joints, yet every little bounce gets your calf muscles, thighs, and core engaged. Some call the calf muscles the second heart because they help pump blood back up to your upper body. When you use a rebounder regularly, you're not just building muscle. You're improving circulation, balance, and even protecting your heart. If you've never tried it, start small. Just standing on the rebounder and gently bouncing, without your feet even leaving the surface, is a great place to begin. If nothing else, walking is still one of the most powerful things you can do. Aim for 20 to 30 minutes a day. Even short, frequent walks add up. Walk with a friend, your spouse, or even your dog. Make it enjoyable. Every step you take is a step towards stronger legs and a more active, independent life. And remember, you don't have to do all of these at once. Even just picking one of these today will help you move towards stronger, more reliable legs. I'd love to know which one of these exercises feels the most doable for you, or if you already have a favorite, share it in the comments. You might just encourage someone else who's watching today. In the next part, I'll share with you a few bonus tips. Simple habits that will help you see even faster results and feel younger than you have in years. Now, before we finish up, I want to share a few bonus tips with you. These are small, simple habits, but when combined with the right foods and gentle exercises, they can help you feel stronger, more balanced, and more alive, faster than you might expect. You see, it's often the little things, done consistently, that create the biggest changes. And the best part, these are things you can easily start doing today, right from the comfort of your home. Tip number 1, don't forget about vitamin D and calcium. If you want strong legs, you need strong bones underneath them. Muscles and bones are a team. You can't strengthen one without supporting the other. Vitamin D helps your body absorb calcium, which is what your bones are made of. Without enough vitamin D, even if you're eating plenty of calcium, your body can't put it to good use. You can get vitamin D from sunlight. Just 15 to 20 minutes a day of gentle sun exposure can help. Or from foods like salmon, fortified dairy, or supplements if needed. Pair this with calcium-rich foods like leafy greens, almonds, dairy products, or fortified plant milks, and you'll give your bones the boost they need to support your legs. Tip number 2, prioritize sleep. Sleep might not seem related to leg strength, but it's one of the most powerful tools you have. When you sleep, your body gets to work, repairing muscles, restoring your energy, and even strengthening your bones. A good night's sleep helps you wake up feeling steadier, more balanced, and ready to move. If you struggle with sleep, try a relaxing bedtime routine. Gentle stretches, turning off bright screens an hour before bed, or listening to calming music. Every bit of good rest helps. Tip number 3, keep moving throughout the day. Movement isn't just about exercise sessions. It's about how you use your body all day long. Take the stairs when you can. Get up and stretch during TV commercials. Do a little gardening, sweep the porch, or walk around the block. It all counts. Every time you stand, stretch, or walk, you're telling your muscles, I still need you. Stay strong. Tip number 4, use gentle self-massage or foam rolling. Muscles that are tight or stiff can make you feel unsteady, even if they're still strong underneath. Gentle massage, even just rubbing your legs or using a soft foam roller, can help loosen up tense muscles, improve circulation, and make movement feel easier. You don't need a fancy massage therapist. You can do this sitting in your chair while watching your favorite show. Tip number 5, stay consistent and be kind to yourself. This might be the most important tip of all. Progress may feel slow at first, and that's okay. You are not racing anyone. You are building strength, confidence, and independence for the long run. So please don't get discouraged if you can't do as many leg lifts as you hope today, or if you forget to drink enough water tomorrow. Just keep showing up. Every small step counts, and you'll be amazed how, little by little, your legs and your confidence grow stronger. You are capable of more than you think. I've seen it time and time again. Folks who thought it was too late discover they can still surprise themselves. And I hope that's you too. In our final section, I'll show you something that might surprise you. How strong legs are directly connected to keeping your brain sharp, your memory clear, and your mind young. This next part may be the most inspiring yet. This might surprise you, but strong legs don't just help you stand taller or walk farther. They also help keep your mind sharp. Yes, you heard me right. Your legs and your brain are more connected than you might think. There's a saying I often share: when the legs go, so does the mind. And while that may sound a little dramatic, Modern science actually backs it up. Researchers have discovered that people with stronger legs tend to have better memory, clearer thinking, and even lower risks of dementia and cognitive decline. In fact, one large study from King's College London found that leg strength was a better predictor of brain health than even blood pressure or cholesterol levels. But why? When you move your legs, you aren't just working your muscles. You're pumping blood and oxygen up to your brain. This fresh supply helps your brain repair itself, build new connections, and even create new brain cells. Every step you take, every gentle squat, every small bounce on that mini trampoline, it's like giving your brain a fresh glass of water on a hot day. It wakes it up and keeps it healthy. Movement also helps reduce inflammation, improve circulation, and boost the production of hormones like BDNF, sometimes called fertilizer for the brain because it helps grow new brain cells. This means when you take care of your legs, you're not just strengthening your body, you're sharpening your mind. Think about the moments that make life meaningful, conversations with loved ones, telling stories from your past, remembering the names of your grandkids, or simply navigating your home safely without help. It's not just your legs that make these moments possible. It's your mind working alongside your body. When your legs weaken, you may move less. When you move less, your brain doesn't get the stimulation and oxygen it needs. Slowly, you might notice more forgetfulness, more confusion, more brain fog. You can boost your brain health by strengthening your legs, moving more, and keeping that blood flowing. I recently heard from a gentleman named Robert. He's 74 and had quietly been losing confidence in both his balance and his memory. After adding leg strengthening exercises, eating more of the foods we talked about, and taking daily walks, he noticed something unexpected. Not only did his legs feel stronger, but his memory sharpened and his mood lifted. Robert told me, "It's like someone flipped the lights back on," and I believe you can experience that too. It doesn't take extreme workouts or strict diets. It just takes small, thoughtful steps, ones you're fully capable of starting today. Imagine waking up, standing up from your chair with ease, walking through your home without fear of stumbling, and remembering where you left the keys. Imagine laughing with your grandkids without worrying about whether you can keep up. Imagine feeling sharper, steadier, and ready for the day. That is what's possible when you decide to care for your legs, and, by extension, your mind. It's not too late. In fact, this might be the perfect time to begin. In the final part of this video, I'm going to pull everything together and give you a simple, encouraging recap so you can start making these changes today and feel the difference tomorrow. So what have we learned today? Weak legs aren't just a small inconvenience. They are a signal, a gentle warning from your body asking for help. But the beauty is, you're not powerless. You have more control than you think. With the right foods, a bit more movement, plenty of water, and a little patience, you can feel steadier, stronger, and more confident again. And it's not just about your legs. It's about your freedom. It's about playing with your grandkids, tending your garden, dancing to your favorite song, or simply walking through life without fear. You've worked too hard, lived too fully, and loved too deeply to let weak legs steal that from you. So today, I invite you to take that first step. Maybe it's a glass of water, a short walk, or adding one of those powerful foods to your next meal. It all counts. It all matters. And if this video touched you, please share it. There's someone out there, maybe a neighbor, a sibling, or a dear friend, who needs this message just as much as you. From all of us here at Wise Years, thank you for watching. Stay strong, stay steady, and stay joyful.